the world. Talking about the butchering of animals.
Cyberization of them.
Well, we are going to be playing Ironclaw, which is all animal.
Okay, I gotta clarify here. There's a difference between cyberization and butchering.
Yeah, also not to mention, every time I end up fighting someone, blood seems to be attracted to me.
I love that. So, well, people are full of blood and organs. Don't ask me how I know that.
Speaking of which, is there a gift that does fight off the blood?
Well, that's why I mentioned, like, in later versions of Ironclaw, we specifically said Sneaky Fighter doesn't overkill people. Because we thought that made more sense, because you're supposed to be stabbing people. So, I'm not, we could house rule it that Sneaky Fighter does not overkill. That's both good and bad.
Yeah, well, can I just, turn Sneaky Fighter off once I get it? So that
Right. You can elect not to claim the. You can say I'm not using the bonus. Yes, you can.
It makes sense. It's like you just really want to kill a guy, but you add so many dice, there's a good chance you would overkill, which is both a good thing and a bad thing in some.
Right, but it kind of defeats the point because it is supposed to be Sneaky Fighter. So, all right, so I, Game Master with all authority, will house rule that Sneaky Fighter, and what's the name of the one from the Forest Ghosts list? Caress of the Ghost?
I think right. I enjoy having Caress of the Ghost, not having the overkill.
Right. So yeah, if you invoke Sneaky Fighter and Caress of the Ghost, if you claim those bonus attack dice, you then you can't overkill. I will of course admonish you that your counterattacks can overkill all day long, because notice those gifts don't affect counterattacks.
They don't.
Right, so if someone jumps on you and you counterattack them, and you overkill them in the counterattack, nope, you're covered in blood. And that makes sense to me. The guy could just hurl himself at you.
All right.
So if you don't want to get covered in blood, dodge the attack and then attack him using Sneaky Fighter.
Okay. Are you just throwing blood bags at me? Is that what's going on?
You are a highly skilled assassin. If you didn't want to get covered in blood, it'd be considered not murdering people.
Would you consider
Gosh,
him
how could you be so awesome?
Master of assassins?
I'm an assassin tied to a group. I'd prefer to keep the group alive so I can get paid for my work.
All of it, murder people get covered in blood. I mean, people who see Assassin's Creed and know that, hey, we can live in the streets with corpses and have no repercussions. But, and of course, my favorite game is still Dragon Age, where we go in the basement, murder all those creatures, those rats, and we come back up, and the innkeeper's talking to us saying, thanks for dealing with my rat problem. Now, whenever you don't tell anyone that there was a problem with these giant monsters in my basement. And the camera pans to us, and we are covered head to toe in blood.
Oh, I quite love that quite a lot.
I mean, we're just like covered. And
now that you're covered in viscera, now's the time for me to declare my love.
Well, not just love, but it was just the guy going on. That was my second favorite. My first favorite was when we were talking to the guy who was on fire. Because there's this one fight you get in where, we're fighting and I'm throwing spells at the wizard and shit. And suddenly, cutscene, because BioWare! And the guy starts talking to us, but we had set him on fire, so he's still on fire during the conversation.
Or when a mob bugs out in the background and keeps attacking you. So halfway through every conversation, your animation model just jerks out because he's being attacked.
No, my favorite...
Have you seen the Fallout one?
Not sure. There's 1,000 Fallout things. The game is so fucking buggy.
That's a great Fallout 4 one when you're talking this time, when you're talking to this robot comes in the room, he just starts bitch slapping.
My favorite thing is when you're in a game with where NPCs look at the character player. So when they have a cutscene, you can end up behind them and it makes their heads spin around.
Oh god.
Wait, aren't we live?
Yeah, we're live. We're just bullshitting. We should probably play the game.
Yeah, what?
No, let's talk about other games more.
Welcome to Ironclaw Glitch Fest. I am your hostess with the mostest, Norman Rafferty. Today I am joined by Theta. Theta, who are you playing today?
I am Eldritch Jacoba, Grey Fox Salamander. My personality is ataraxic. My motto is speak strongly and your words can level mountains. And currently my only listed goal is to root out the necromantic conspiracy.
Yeah. All right, and we are also joined today. Hey, your icons don't match. Yeah, Turtle is a weird icon. Turtle, you're also here.
Hello, I am also here. I am playing Captain Samuel Linderell. I am a tiger? The fuck am I? Hold on, I forgot what race I am.
Yeah, some people were asking me, do we have to do the readings
I'm a
every
cheetah.
week? And I said, like who we are. I said some people forget.
Yeah, it's for me. Literally just for me. I am a cheetah, pirate king, and I'm player 1.
Wait,
You're a cheetah? I thought you were a
Yeah.
fox.
Much of a fox this whole time.
Nope, I'm a cheetah.
He's a cheetah.
Everyone thought I was a fox.
Well, no, because you were claiming that you had bloodlines too.
Yeah, if you're claiming you have the Rinaldi bloodline, the Rinaldi are foxes.
Everyone else said Rinaldi. I just said I had nobility.
Yeah, he's a cheetah.
So like,
Alright, must have just been the other nobles.
where
I think
was
the
the other?
I think the other nobles of the guy who disappeared. But speaking of people who are here, Griffin, who are you playing?
I'm playing Donovan of the Bell, the Raven, Elementalist, Thaumaturge, Navigator, Academic, and apparently Tracker. His motto is that stars and study lead the way, and today he's going to root out a necromantic conspiracy too.
I think maybe you need to learn how to navigate better.
Do we have any of the paladins left alive? Or...
Devil eyes in your direction.
Still alive.
Alright.
Yes, I saved them by using an overkill.
All of them are still alive. Some of them are injured. So, and we also have Quote Man. Who are you playing today?
I'm playing Ada, the fox, the red fox. Wait, is it a red fox? Yeah, it's a red fox assassin. She's the overconfident characteristic. Personal motto is, if you lose sight of me, you've already lost. And her goals are to prove herself as a master assassin and root out the necromantic blah, blah, blah.
Yes, the necromantic blah, blah, blah. I believe when we last had our Brave
That's how
Adventures,
much attention she pays to that. She's just stabbing people.
you had gone back to the embassy where you discovered that it had been abandoned except for a room that is boarded up on your side. And you also had the flying party, I think that was Donovan,
Yep.
and the captain, Coriana, of the Hospitalers.
When you said the cat, I thought you meant me. I was gonna, no, I don't.
Right, well, you have 4 Hospitalers with you. One of them is, Coriana is the captain, and the other one are regular paladins.
And together we
Alright.
fight crime.
Right, and they went with you when you tried to go to Monument Valley, but you got turned back because you ran into a guard who was very friendly about it.
Mm-hmm.
But he told you can't come in here, so you actually found a lead to Monument Valley. Okay, sorry, I had a cat and it's being weird.
Your cat has fused to your game.
No, not that kind of.
That's why you don't bury them in Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, I don't want to be buried in the cemetery.
Sometimes dead is better.
What if the origin of Ironclaw is that you dropped a book and it hit your cat? A D&D book and it hit your cat?
And fused. Sometimes I wonder. All right, so that is where we left people.
Yeah, I think we're opening up the basement.
Yeah, heading into the nasty basement.
And
Right,
all
so-
I was thinking of is just, shit, I wish I had one thing out to get more poison dart.
Right.
No, they need a poison down there.
Well, so even though the door was clearly boarded up, and I think you were just tearing the boards off, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think by now you all have been reunited, and
Feels so good.
feels so good. All right, so and I already forgot what the marching order was. So
I think it
who's
was
gonna-
Ada, and then me, and then everybody else.
Only we had tokens immediately on the board to the left.
Well, no, that's what we discussed because
Yeah, we should probably.
me
use
and Ada both have dark night vision, but Ada has stealth.
You're-
That's why Ada was going to go first in front of me.
All right,
What?
and this is where I profess my ignorance to roll 20 again. How come none of your tokens are labeled?
You double click
because you
on
have to
them,
do the
you have to
name.
enter them in, and then there's a second tab that allows you to make the names visible.
All right, well, I have no idea whose tokens is what, so
Well, you would only need to turn on the names, and we can each name our own tokens.
how do I turn on the names?
Double click on the token. Second tab on that will have names, and we'll have 2 check marks. Just make sure both check marks are there. Or
Yeah,
selected.
you guys are allowed to edit.
I can't even select my own token, so nope.
It says player permissions, name, edit, check yes.
No, I mean the second tab. You're on the first tab.
No, edit token, basic and advanced. I'm on advanced. Player permissions, name, edit, yes.
Oh, well, I don't even have control of my own token. Go back to the first tab, and then represents, and then put whoever's that one is. I mean, my token I have no control on.
Represent, it says none generic token, and that's my only option.
Yeah, it's a drop down.
Because we
Yeah.
don't have character sheets.
I click on it. The drop down says none generic token.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but-
right.
yeah.
Because we have no sheets, means we have no. Anyways, it's as I said a second ago. Ada's first, Eldritch, and then whoever behind. We can just do this with words.
Yeah, I think I remember this
Very
from last
nice.
time that if you don't work with this exactly the way. Okay, wait a second. Kermie hack.
Oh, I have to get the rope up.
That's not right, is it? That's not right. What's the name of the assassin again?
Ada.
Ada.
It is Ada. Okay, so that's correct.
I think Donovan was going to end up somewhere in the center.
Which
I'm
I
in
guess
the
would
back.
put Sam in the back, yeah.
Yeah.
So Ada, Eldritch, Donovan, Captain Sam.
I'm not here to fight. I'm here to cheer you guys
Negotiate.
on. Fight.
We already know.
Negotiate the darkness. Okay. Stop
Cast
being
magic
red
missile at the
all
dark.
time.
We all remember Eldritch, the guy who should be wearing more pants. Or as I like to say, just the right amount of pants.
And I guess
Needs more pants.
one of the paladins should go with you.
Yeah, but they should.
Shouldn't
Head
all
up
of
the
the
rear.
paladins come with us?
Do I roll for stealth right now, or am I just too many people behind me?
No, you still roll for stealth.
Alright, let me figure out how to make 80 rolls. So it's stealth plus speed. Anything else?
Actually, since you are going into the darkness, and since I assume you're going slowly into the darkness, while trying perceiving is there, this is going to be a roll of mind and stealth. So I'd like all of the characters to make rolls of mind and stealth. Does anyone have danger sense?
Yo,
Yes.
If you have danger sense, it gives you a bonus d12.
and keen ears.
Keen ears will give you a bonus d8.
One success.
Okay,
Count
so
fours or better.
let me get that. Let me get that.
I got an 8 on a D8. That's all I have.
I'm looking at 1. This is urban, so I could re-roll that D8.
You are indeed in the city.
Hey, that's 2.
Just need to double check my stealth.
Okay, so Ada was in front.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a second. I have to write this out.
Wow, all those dice, all those fails.
Yeah, it happens. So you
One
guys
success.
slowly go in the basement. Okay, so Ada was in front, followed by Eldritch.
Yep.
All right.
Plus D6.
And Donovan, I think, was bragging that he's got the Create Light spell.
Am I technically in the city?
As part of thaumaturgy, if I guard, I can just generate light. Supernatural light.
This definitely counts as a city.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll Keen Ears.
Yeah, no, this definitely counts as a city because you're definitely not in the
Wow.
country, in the desert, in the mountains.
Fuck me today, right?
Does night vision do anything for me?
Go ahead and roll a bonus D8 if you have the night vision, which I think Eldritch does.
I do too.
That's 2d6, 4d8, and a d12.
2 successes. All
Okay,
those dice, 3 ones.
All right, so all I care about is your 4s or better.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes.
All right, so we got 4. So who rolled the lowest? We only have 2 successes on Eldritch.
Right.
I have 2 as well, so that also puts me as pretty low.
I
Okay.
have 1.
The paladins, being people in reasonable armor and no stealth, are going to let, because they can see how stealthy you're being, they're going to hang back at the top of the stairs and let you guys get a fair distance away before they descend, because they don't want to ruin your stealth, because they're going to ruin your stealth. So, they mutter a prayer and let you guys descend. So I think, I apologize, I know I just asked this. We had 2 successes.
Oh no, I
Yes,
fused into-
I had 2.
All right.
Yes.
The
I
first
had
thing,
1.
the only one,
I had only 1, but it was the max I could roll on that dice. So that mattered.
didn't ask that, just asked if it was a 4 or better. Sorry,
Yeah, it's
guys,
4.
rolling a 4 is identical to rolling a 12. I know people get all excited. It's only in a contest against someone else that matters. Now, you guys can use the rule where one of you can burn a success to try and give someone else a boost. Who had 4?
Yo,
Hang
Yeah.
back.
So
Paladin.
basically, you could just like give him a bad look or say shh, or like and tell him don't step on that step, and give him a bonus DH roll.
alright. I don't know. I hate doing this because I always end up with the most dice when it comes to situations like this.
Well, yeah, but
Just
it
let me
doesn't.
stay back with the paladins.
You're only going to be as sneaky as the lowest guy. So if you're rolling 4 and he's rolling
Right,
1, you
fine.
might as well tell him to do it.
I throw a shadow ball at him or something.
Now, I more specifically, you would tell him to stop or something. So go ahead and roll a D8.
Alright.
Unless you don't want to.
All right, so 2 successes.
Yeah. Like I said, it's like that movie scene in the movies where you stop and say, stick close to the wall and avoid walking in the center of these rickety stairs. By the way, they have stairs to the basement. This is a high-class place. A lot of places would just have a ladder.
Oh, I still have 3 self. That's still better than most people.
And in fact, they have proper stairs, not a step ladder. A lot of places would have. I'm not sure if you call it a basement. Is it just called a larder when we just dig out like a toothpaste by toothpaste?
Yeah, I was
hole in
thinking
the
of a
floor?
larder.
I think so.
Right. Well, this place is a proper basement. So, as in, it might be at least half the floor plan, and it's got supports, stone supports, big slabs in the middle of it. The basement smells kind of musty. Because, and of course, it's cooler down here. The immediate thing you can see is, even in the deepening gloom, that there are some large barrels, and not just the small kind of barrels that you guys roll onto a ship. We're talking about what's called a compensated barrel, where you are. That there's stairs, the barrels, sort of in the distance. Who has 3 or more successes?
Yo,
Okay, you can definitely smell in the musty air that there is that sort of lingering scent that something died here recently. And
Smells like home.
you can see in the middle of the floor that there are some lumpy shapes that even in this darkness, when you get closer to it, you can see that it is those look like bodies.
Okay.
They're lying in the center of this large basement, partially obscured by the support pillars. You have descended into the basement, but have not approached the bodies.
I think we found where all the servants went then.
Hopefully, my lady is not also dead.
Well, you can't really. Night vision lets you see the shapes, but it's dark down here, so you have to get a closer look.
I don't have night vision. I'm just holding onto someone's shoulder.
And
Well-
and also I should point this out. None of them smell like your lady, but your lady was wearing perfumed rosewater. So
Well, we're down here and it doesn't look like anyone's been waiting in a necromantic ambush for us, so I'll go ahead and put in supernatural light, which is as bright as daylight in 4 paces.
right. When you invoke the light, I want everyone who has supernatural skill to roll supernatural. If you don't have supernatural skill, roll nothing.
Just
Me as
supernatural.
well.
Any
Just supernatural. Do you have anything else that aids supernatural?
well, my mind. I was hoping.
Okay. Nope, just supernatural. If you have mystic, if you have any mystic gifts, I'll let you throw those in.
No.
No attribute at all.
No attribute at all. Supernatural is often all rolled by itself because if you don't have it, you don't have it.
Cool.
You are a magician.
Yeah. Ooh, I rolled super low.
Yeah.
was
No
nothing.
successes on either of us.
Gonna make a note to have your ally laugh at you later.
Do you have
Oh,
a
yes.
favorite use of supernatural?
You didn't roll any ones.
He did.
Mine is astrology.
He rolled a
yeah,
2,
you-
not
1, a 3, and a
apply.
2.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was his total. So neither of
Yeah.
yours. No. Okay, you are deep underground. Your astrology does not help you here.
Oh, I figured as much.
Okay. They look like completely mundane bodies.
You know what?
Now that the
I
light
could
is
disprove that though.
lit, now that the light is lit, you can see that they are 3 bodies. None of them, are the mistress.
You know, I would like to do something real quick if I could.
Curiously enough, they all look like they're. Well, let me describe them. They're canines. They've been down here for a couple days, so they're probably hyenas. They've been left here to rot in a cool basement, so probably not as rotted as they would be if they were upstairs in the sun, but still desiccated. Curiously enough, there's not a lot of the you can smell death about them, but it's not fetid.
There are zombies.
So what kind of things are they wearing? Are they wearing like the kind of garb servants would wear, or like our assassins?
Yeah, that you can see because of the light and the night vision. So they're one of them is wearing armor. There's also a pile of swords. Well, I won't say pile of swords. There's like 5 or 6 swords down here.
Oh, good. There's another 3 bodies somewhere.
Okay, but we're storming. We're going
No.
to fight necromancers, and there's missing bodies.
Wait, guys, hold on. I'm gonna gesture for everybody to stand back a second, because I am going to perform a stunt on these bodies on the floor.
Listen, we're all excited to see you fuck the bodies, but don't.
No, I'm not doing anything. It doesn't say that I have to do anything physical. I mean, I assume I could just do this supernaturally, where
Right.
people might not
Only other
notice.
Only other characters with a supernatural skill will notice that you do this. I'm waiting for your next question.
Well, I want to, as a stunt, unleash undead. So if they
Right.
are zombies or skeletons or whatever, they will hopefully, if we're far enough away, immediately start attacking one another.
Roll your will and supernatural.
Will and deceit.
Oh, sorry. Roll your will, deceit, and I believe it's a bonus 3d6.
No.
Oh,
I'm not attempting animation. I'm attempting stunt unleash undead.
I hear you. Roll your will and deceit.
All right.
I was waiting for you to ask if paladins have the skill supernatural.
Oh, they do. We've seen it.
Hatu Dagu.
So
Hopefully
2
they're all a
successes.
bit upstairs for
Yeah,
that.
this you're good at. As if pulled upright by puppet strings, all 3 of them stand up under their own power.
And they're now berserk.
Well, they stand up, and when all 3 of them stand up, all 3 of them pick up a sword when they do it.
Because we forgot to remove the swords.
Well, no,
No,
because
you
if you
didn't-
had gotten near them and they were undead, they would have attacked you anyway. So at least this way, there was a chance that I could have made them attack each other.
They're stacked, when they stand, they are stacked oddly, as if, once again, they are marionettes on strings. The bodies seem to have a gloom about them, that somehow that the magical light that Donovan cast somehow just doesn't seem to hit them or whatever, and it keeps them in shadow, except for their eyes. Their eyes glow red, not like coals, but more like the after image that you see in your eyes when you suddenly accidentally stare into the sun. It's a glow unnatural that you've never quite seen. All 3 of the figures, their jaws drop, but no sound comes out. This is really, really crazy. But you guys started this, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go first.
You know, it's
Yay.
weird reading this. It says it's a group attack, but it doesn't say what their undead would defend with.
Usually dodge or counterattacks.
No, I mean the stunt to make the
Yeah,
undead. Yeah.
yeah, they would either dodge or they would counterattack.
We could just go back upstairs. And
Well, I mean, I've done it. Are they berserk?
Yeah, but you guys get to go first.
Oh, okay.
You guys just want to back
Okay,
off?
you guys get to go first. And Eldritch is reeling.
Oh, that counted as my okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let you guys take your turns first, but you're concentrate. It totally, like you're sitting there going, it worked. I'm amazed, and like you're cheering yourself on because you're.
Well,
weird.
no, I did everything smooth and quiet. Like I held them back. I did it supernaturally,
but
so
you're
it
still-
wouldn't be. I'm not freaking out. I'm not like.
No, I didn't say you were freaking out. You got this big smile on your face, like you're ecstatic.
Well, at the very least, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and ready a spell into my rod, and then also guard.
All
Are
right.
you really attacking these things? Why don't we just let them kill each other in the basement?
Yeah, I mean that was really my plan. That's why I held us back, not to get in range of them.
Okay.
Right.
You ready to spell and guard? What's everybody else doing?
I'm walking out. There's no reason. He said they're
I'm
going to go berserk and they're killing each other.
Sprinting away. Top speed, sprinting away.
All right. So
I'm
you run up
still-
the stairs.
And was I still stealth after the light hit? Because, like, I could just walk out really easily or just stealth out easily.
You just tell me if you're up the stairs or not.
I'm going up the stairs.
All right. So everybody runs up the stairs except for Donovan, who guards, and Eldritch. You recover from reeling, and then what do you do?